welcome to Hush. Today I'm talking about gender wars again. So here we are. So there was this post, and it's all about alienating parents and family court and all of that, which, if you know me, you know I've been posting a lot about because I'm in the midst of it myself. Now, I know women upon women throughout this country and others who are losing their children in court, and they are safe, loving parents, and they can prove that they are safe, loving parents, and they can prove that the other parent is actually not a safe and loving parent. Now, this is not to say that there's not a lot of dads out there that don't gain custody of their children, and that's just as tragic, right? A true father that really wants to be a part of their kids' lives deserves to be a part of their kids' lives, you know? Men get a really bad rap because, you know, women, we grow the babies inside us, we feed them off our own bodies, we have a connection, and there's a motherhood that's there that is so important for the children. But that doesn't mean that the dad's role isn't so important for the children, right? The problem is that there's so many traumatized, abusive parents out there who aren't actually as safe for their children as they believe they are. Some are women, some are men. The thing that gets me fired up is when everybody wants to make it a gender war. All men in family court get a bad rap, right? So when I hear these posts, and every once in a while women say it too, I hear it more from men where they're angry at women and it's all women and women are alienators. So there was this post about fathers, and I put a comment, because this is what I typically do, saying this isn't about gender. Like, we need to come together as fathers and mothers and come against the family courts who are doing this and allowing it. And, you know, the Child Protective Services, CPS, DCF, they have all different names in every state now, but they are a big part of it too, because they get involved when there's false allegations. And so a lot of these families are dealing with the CPS, DCF, whatever, along with family courts. And as long as we're divided, it's all men, it's all women, you know what? We're going to stay divided, and we're not going to come together, and it makes it really hard for us to make change so that our children are actually cared for. And instead of worrying so much about all women are like this or all men are like that, why don't we focus on the kids that are being harmed? And the interesting thing is that I got like 5 men writing horrific comments to me. And all I said is, this isn't a gender war. Let's not make it a gender war. We need to come together. And I have men writing, alienator, you're this, you're that. It's always women. Women are awful. And you know what? I'm like, well, that's why you lost your kids. This is why your ex is keeping your children from you, because you're not a good human being. And it all kind of makes sense. But the problem is that there's a lot of abusive people out there, men and women, who are accusing the other party of being alienators and this and that, right? So it takes away from all of the parents who are truly good and fit parents who are losing their children to abusers, right? So it gets me really fired up. Like, I don't care if some random man that I don't know and will never know wants to call me names on Facebook. Like, whatever. Like, go have a nice day. You probably won't, but I will. Bye. You know, that doesn't get me fired up. What gets me fired up is, at the end of the day, why aren't we focused on the children? And if you're not focused on the children, if you're focused on an entire gender rather than your own children, that you're on Facebook just slandering women and just attacking them and being nasty, or vice versa, and you're a woman doing it to men, like, you probably aren't a fit and safe parent. And I would probably recommend that you get some help before I would let my children anywhere near you. So I'm just saying, got me kind of fired up, so here I am talking about it. Had a great day at the beach with my 3 little ones. We're still trucking along, doing the best we can. Until next time, Jill.